Hi Scorpio, this is your monthly reading, February 2022, love messages from your person. If you are in an entanglement, separated, broken up, thinking about them, wondering if they're thinking about you, this is going to be a reading for you. You're going to go ahead and get into it to see how does your person feel about you right now. How does Scorpio's person feel about them right now? Okay, so keep in mind this is a general reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So all a part of the reading may not resonate with you. If that's the case, take what does and please leave what doesn't. If none of the reading resonates, just throw it out and try a different reading or either a different reader. Someone who might, you might resonate with more. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, can you please tell me how does Scorpio's person feel about them right now? All right, we got 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, it's interesting. 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so all right, Scorpio, your person right now, you got them feeling a little confused. They are feeling like, okay, I'm just trying to pick up the energy here, guys. I'm sorry. So with the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, I feel like your person, they feel put out, they feel confused, they feel left out. They feel like the communication, the relationship, it just came to an end out of nowhere. That's just how they feel. They see you as somebody worth waiting for, somebody going a distance for, someone holding out for. However, there's just stagnant energy, and I just really feel like you guys are not talking. It might have been a while for some of you guys. And I think they feel like they're not really quite sure where they stand with you. So I'm going to have to clarify these a little bit. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Can you please clarify further? How does Scorpio's person feel about them right now? Can you please tell me, how does Scorpio's person feel about them right now? Seven of Swords. Okay, so they might be feeling like you deceived them somehow. Page of Wands. They might be feeling like this was just, a fling. And maybe they were hoping it would be something more. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like your person feels like I feel like your person feels like this was something with you that was gonna be a real, like, more than what it turned out to be. Okay. What started out maybe light and casual, or what was meant to be light and casual, I think they developed feelings for you. But I don't feel like you felt the same way, or maybe you were not available to feel the same way. I don't, we're gonna have to go a little deeper, but I just definitely feel like this was a very short-lived relationship, if we could call it that. It was, and I just feel like they don't know. They don't really know if they can trust the situation again. I feel like they feel like you were a bit deceptive when it comes to something. Now the energies could be, or the roles could be reversed. Anything else about how their person feels about them? Yeah, I just keep feeling like this was just a fling. Maybe they thought it was going to turn into something more, but in the end, it just didn't work out. And that's not to say that that's your fault or that you led them on, but I just feel like maybe they felt like you led them on, and now they are just, that's all that's coming out for that. But now they are just, wondering. I feel like they think about you a lot, but they're not really sure what happened is going to get. They just feel confused. They feel like what happened. It just, with the 2 pages coming out, it just was Something short-lived. It was something... It was something that never really, you know, if I'm being honest, what I feel, it never really got off the ground, you know. We're going to go deeper, but that's just what I'm seeing. Okay, because like with the Seven of Cups in reverse, maybe you had more than one option and they weren't the option. You didn't choose them. And I feel like maybe they went through some stuff, like emotionally, to try to be with you or to try to hang in there, but ultimately things just got snipped. Things just got cut off, and they could have been the one to cut it off, or you could have been the one. Okay. All right, so now let's see, Scorpio. How do you feel about your person? I like to get both sides of the story if I can. It makes for a more well-rounded reading, I think, so at least. How do you feel about your person right now? Okay, so these came out right away. Oh, let's see, I don't know if I'm going to take all of those. We got the Chariot. Hangman in reverse. Three of Cups. Okay. Four of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. I'll fan these out a little bit. So this is how you feel about your person. Okay. I feel like okay, so I don't want to pause too long. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pick it up here. I feel like you feel like I feel like you feel like you or your person kind of rushed into this situation with each other. I see. I honestly think they have it wrong. I honestly think you have feelings for them. We're going to try to find out what happened with the separation issue here, but I honestly feel like you have feelings for this person. I just feel like it was bad timing. And like I said, the roles here could be reversed. They could have been the one that pulled away from you or that had another option. But I really do feel like for most of you guys, you are the ones that had another option or another person. And that you engaged in a fling with this person. And you might have been well-intentioned. Maybe you weren't. But I just think it was short-lived. And then now they kind of feel a little deceived. They're still interested in you. But they don't really know what happened or why it didn't go further than it did. I think you realize that being with them would have taken a lot of work. And I do feel like they are somebody you can come back around to. And I feel like with the Four of Cups in reverse that you see them as someone who is becoming more aware of their self and their boundaries. So maybe maybe they had some boundaries that you crossed in the past, or when I say that, maybe they didn't have boundaries. And I feel like now they're becoming more aware that they need to set certain boundaries and standards for themselves, because I do think that they were open to a less practical, less conventional relationship or fling, and I think now they're realizing that they shouldn't have allowed that. Okay, so this is going to be just for very few Pacific of you guys, but that's what I'm getting. So let me clarify this too. Can you please tell me more, Spirit, about can you please tell me more about how Scorpio feels about their person? Okay, we got Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups. So yeah, I think they have it wrong. They don't. You guys are not talking. You got the Eight of Wands in reverse. You guys are not talking. I feel like it's been a while since you guys have communicated, but you guys both still have feelings for each other. I think I think they think that you don't really care about them, but I feel like they have it wrong. I feel like there were some changes that were going on with you, or maybe with your person, when you guys were involved, and it kind of caused the relationship to end. But yeah, they really had strong feelings for you, and they, had a lot of romantic gestures and a lot of energy. They were putting in a lot of effort, and I feel like you were to a certain point as well, but I feel like they were putting in a little bit more effort, if I'm being honest, at that time than you. And I do think you have a lot of feelings for them. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like you think about them a lot. And if you're wondering, I do feel like they think about you a lot, and they're not over it. They're not over it at all, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune as well, I just feel like this relationship or this person was fated for you to meet for some reason. And I honestly think you guys might come back together again. Maybe soon, maybe later. We'll see what we can, find out in the cards. Okay. All right, so let's get the true dynamic of this relationship, the true energy dynamic of this relationship. How are things really between Scorpio and their person, Spirit? What was the true energy dynamic between Scorpio and their person? The true foundation of this relationship when they were together. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Okay, so you guys, you had a codependency. I do think the feelings between you guys were mutual. I feel like it was I feel like you guys were strongly attracted to each other. We got love, unconditional love, self-love. One is passion, affection, acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Silent treatment. Yeah, silent treatment is really standing out on this one. And this also flipped over. Abundance, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Okay. I think that there was a lot of love between you guys when you were together. I stick by what I said. I feel like it was a fling. Maybe it wasn't intended to be. Maybe it was. Either way, it was very short-lived. But when you guys were involved, it was very, very blissful. Soulmate energy. Very sexual as well. A lot of sexual chemistry. I'm starting to feel that. And you're almost addicting. Almost addicting. Okay? I do think that there was some type of control issue there, maybe on your end, maybe on their end. Maybe you guys were really jealous over one another or something. And then ultimately, I feel like there was abandonment, and then somebody gave the silent treatment. So, and I think ultimately that's kind of like what happened. But this was like when you guys were involved, this was a very hot and heavy romance. A lot of chemistry, and it was you guys felt the same way about each other, but it was just I don't know, it was just something there that just caused you guys to break up. I feel like somebody started to feel abandoned, and then the communication slowed down, and then eventually just came to an end. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, can you tell me what was the cause for the separation? Flipped out of my hand, we got marriage. So your person or you could be married. Imprisonment, but it's not a union that you or your person want to be in. So like I said, if you're the one that's involved, or if your person, I feel like they're not happy with this other person. Okay, and if they're not married or engaged, it's they're in a very strongly committed relationship. Okay. So you or your person, please, the roles could reverse. Is there anything else? So I'm getting, Spirit is saying that's it. So I'm getting that either you or your person is involved in a strongly committed relationship, either engagement, marriage, or a long-term relationship. You may have kids and all that stuff together or whatever. And you feel trapped, or they feel trapped, indebted to this other person, to this other connection. Okay? So let's see. And ultimately, I just think that's kind of what happened. I think what happened between you guys was real, but it was short-lived because this other connection, this other responsibility, whatever, whatever situation it is for you guys, I think that it took precedent over the love you guys had. And we got those pages earlier because I feel like it just was a young romance. It was immature. It was short-lived. I just keep hearing that. So now let's see, what does your person, Scorpio, want to say to you? Okay, I can be myself with you. This person felt very at home with you. They felt like you were a soulmate to them, someone they knew in another life. They felt such a strong connection to you. This just came out. I have too much to lose. So if they're the one that's involved, then, I just feel like they just feel indebted to this other connection they're in. And they had too much to lose to walk away from. Okay, and that's ultimately what caused their separation. But let's see, what else do they have to say to you? Is there anything else that Scorpio's person want to say to them at this time? Okay. I feel so drawn to you. Yeah, they're very, very much attracted to you. And they very much rather be with you than where they are. Okay. So just know that. All right. See, Scorpio, do you have anything to say to your person? Okay. What do you have to say to your person, Scorpio? Sometimes nothing comes out when I ask this, but I just, like to find out if you have anything you want to say to your person. And of course, this is all like an energy reading, so this is how you feel. Okay. All right. Does Scorpio have anything that they want to say to their person at this time about how they feel about this connection? Okay. So, I feel like you want to say something, but nothing is coming out. So, I'm going to go one more time. Do they have anything to say? Okay. I don't want to shuffle too long. All right, so now I'm going to just see if you guys, how do you feel about each other right now, or if there's anything that you want to say, like, to each other. Is there anything that Scorpio and their person want to say? I left when I saw you with somebody else. So, yeah, there's definitely, you or them, are involved with somebody else. Probably were involved before, which is why when we got that 7 of Swords and I said they felt deceived. So I really feel, guys, like a lot of you, you had somebody before, and it was, that's why it ended up being a fling. Maybe it never was meant to be, but it was a young romance, and then they, found out about your other person. And then that's what caused them to give you the silent treatment and to ultimately, end things. And like I said, that the roles could be reversed. The roles could be reversed, but that's just what I'm getting. Okay. So let me see if there's anything else. How does Scorpio and their person feel about each other right now? Okay, guys. All right. That's all we got. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So, if you're interested, let's see what would you need to do according to Spirit for you and your person to reconnect. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, I'm getting 2 things with that. So the whichever party, you or them, who's involved, obviously you would need to separate, and cut ties with that other connection in order for you guys to reconnect here. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So like I said, you guys are not talking right now at all. Things went cold. For some of you, it's going to be very recently where you stopped talking. For some of you, It's going to be months, maybe even, you know, a couple years. So just keep things, you know, if you talk to them again, keep things lighthearted. And just free yourself from all the negative past emotions that you feel that you went through with this. If you want this to work, like, I'm not saying just let it go. Sort through it, you know, move through things at your own pace. But it's something that you'll have to, you know, let go of in order for this to work and just to build on a new foundation. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I think a lot of you guys are just kind of closed off because of how things happen with this person. Or if you're the one that's involved, I just feel like you want to give your heart to this person, but you may not feel free to do so. Or that could be the case on their end. But I just feel like the other connection needs to end. Go back into it with a light heart, and, you know, it's really release any grudges that may be there. Give yourself that permission to be fun and flirty, and to know that you're deserving of love, and, you know, love again. You know, allow yourself to be loved again as well, you know. Because if you're not open to something, then you can't receive it as well. Okay? So let's get a final oracle message from Spirit for you guys on what you would need to do just to heal and mend from this circumstance. Whether you want to reconnect with this person or not. So let's see. What final advice, Spirit, do you have for Scorpio to heal and mend from this circumstance? Okay. What final advice do you have? Okay. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So, for those of you who want to give this connection another chance, I feel like divine timing is coming to mind. Just give yourself time to heal, to sort through what happened. Know that everything happens for a reason, and open yourself back up to receiving love, and you'll receive it. But give it divine timing. Also know what it is that you want, so that you can manifest exactly what it is you want. Okay? Let's see. We got anything else, Spirit, for Scorpio and this connection? Any final advice? Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there, guys. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated, if you enjoyed it, please like the video. Leave me a comment if you want to. And if you want more videos like this, then please subscribe. I would love to have you. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Again, thanks for being here. Love and light. Bye-bye.